right, good morning. Happy Friday. You know that moment when you know you need to go to sleep, but you was trying to push through? That was me last night. So I edited the vlog. I did not play it back. So I'm playing it back after it had posted, only to see, baby, I got a part that's in there peaking audio-wise. And I was like, Brittany, did you not put a hard limiter on it? And I didn't. So audio was all over the place. You went from high, you went to low, your music was loud. I said, Brittany, take it down. Take it down. Because it's not like you can cut a part out and put another part in. Like, you can cut something out, but you can't put it back in there. I said, all right, let's just pull the whole thing down. So I pulled the whole thing down after posting. So it was like a double post. And I was like, it is what it is. Do better. I knew I was getting sleepy. But I'm like, Brittany, do better. It's just one of them days. So I got it corrected. I think I made it to bed like 2:15-ish. So yeah, we have been chopping it up about becoming. We've been chopping it up about friendships, and we've been chopping it up about doing it scared. I had to put on my do it scared bracelet. It was like looking at me in the closet this morning, and I was just like, I hear you, Lord. I hear you. Because the other side of this is like, you don't trust me. And the conviction was nasty. Like, when I say nasty, the conviction was nasty. And I was like, Lord, I'm sorry. I apologize for not trusting you. That's all I could say. Because it was like, I can't give the Lord an excuse. Like, but Lord, like, bro, he knows. He's before. He has set the days ahead of this. And it's like, what more do you need? You've seen him do it before. I think it would be different if you hadn't. And then it just took me back. And I'm sitting there in remembrance of getting the very first studio in the Regents building. I promise you, it was like 300, 400 square feet. And I'm just like, I can't even put my desk in here. And you go from that to, I could put my desk in there. I wasn't going to be able to put a backdrop stand with my desk and some props, like all of that. Then you get to the point of where I currently am, and it's just like, okay, it's easy for me to settle right here and be like, you just won't be able to do large family sessions. You won't be able to get the furniture that you would love to have and you've been dreaming about. So like, oh, okay, that's okay. You can settle on those things. And it's like, Brittany, but what if? But what if? And so I'm just like, all right, Lord, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for not trusting you. When you have proven yourself and you don't lie. That's the other thing. And it's like, okay, these are the moments. You got to make sure that you have the word inside of you so that in these moments they come back up. I may not be able to tell you where it is tatted, but I can tell you what the scripture says on it. And so it's just like, all right. So I woke up this morning, I felt like so much lighter. I was like, all right. And that was the thing of yesterday. I told Mom, even in the middle of sending the message, I had all the jitters. My body felt it. Like, I physically felt it. And it was like, okay, go outside, blow bubbles. Cool beans. And so then when my bubbles wasn't giving me what I needed, but I knew that the bubbles made me slow down and take a breath to blow out. It's like, cool. I'm telling y'all, this is why it makes sense why people smoke. It makes you breathe. Now, what you breathing in, breathe out. It is what it is. But you are intentionally breathing. And so when my bubbles wasn't giving me the thing, because I think it's my wand. Maybe I just need a smaller bubble thing and not as big of a one. But, you know, go big, go home. Nevertheless, it's always something about the bubble gun that gives you so many bubbles that it's just like, okay. And then the wind was trying to be a hater. And I was like, okay, that's fine. We finna turn with the wind. And it was me standing in the sunlight. I can't stand being hot, but the sun did something yesterday. I should have went barefoot, do some intentional grounding, but that's why I say, do what you need to do for yourself. That's the other part of all of this. I know for me, I ain't finna speak for nobody, but I'll speak for myself. It's me, oh Lord. Standing in the need of prayer, that I do. But I can tend to worry about what other people may think. And you're like, if they're gonna talk regardless. And because of that, I need you to do what you need to do for yourself. Do you hear my heart when I say do what you need to do for you? Period. Like, we were talking about Legos, and one of my friends, I knew that she had good intentions, but she was like, that is just so childish. And I was like, okay. And I said my okay with the intention of trying to let it roll off. But it was one of those things that stayed in my head. And I was like, okay, let's go back to the conversation. So going back to the conversation, I was like, I just need to let you know that you may feel like the Legos are childish, but for me, they are my mind-numbing thing that I am able to do and to de-stress from everything else that is going on in life. So that's what it is for me. And the petty part of me wanted to be like, and this is what you do. We all have our thing. It's our thing. And so just because someone doesn't de-stress like you, cool. It's fine. I have a friend that when you can tell when life is hitting, because she's about to throw on some music and let her body move. And I'd be like, girl, if I could step like you, I would step. But I also know that any given day, she would love for me to just dance with her, with my non-dancing self. All I can do is keep the rhythm. That's it. But you can see the freedom in just moving her body. And I'd be like, girl, do what you do. Don't let what you see on social media, don't let what you think somebody else may think about it. Baby, do what you got to do for yourself. Because everybody has their vice. Like, everybody has their vice. And it's like, some of our vices are doing more damage than they are doing good. In the moment, it may seem like, oh, I'm just smoking a little, and then you realize your smoke bill is higher than you want it to be. My Lego bill is higher than I want it to be. It's just what it is. And then I'm grateful when be like, here's a gift card. Thank you. But do what you need to do for yourself. And so here I am, doing it scared, all of the things. And nevertheless, I feel God right here in the middle of it, and I'm grateful for it because I think the thing of remembrance last night also took me back, because I did a brain dump, and then it was me just sitting in the moment. And it's like, Brittany, do you not remember when you got into this studio and it felt astronomical to see the number? But like, I gotta pay this monthly? Like, yes. And do you not see how the Lord provides? Because here's my honest thing. When I was talking to my mom, I was like, every part of me wants to now discount my session just so I can be like, oh, I have more sessions. No. What we're not going to do is that. We have worked hard to get to the point and to the price point, because my other battle in all of this is my photographer friends are like, Brittany, you could charge more. I'm trying to stay in this fine line of being affordable. Same battle that I have when it came to the graduation and headshot ultra mini sessions. Realistically, I would have loved to charge $75 for them. I ended up going with $50 because I knew that it would be the better price point for someone who couldn't afford it in the first place. You may be able to stretch a $50. That extra $25 felt like it was too big. And my purpose and my intent with it is me thinking about the graduate who wants graduation pictures and they can't afford my $200 session. I'm giving it to you for the fourth of a cost. Yes, you're not getting your full time, but you're getting something so that you have a moment to commemorate your graduation. And so even for the person that's wanting a new headshot, you may know the vision. Oh, I really want to do this pitch deck for this coming quarter, but I'm already not making anything off of it. I've been on both sides of it. So in my mind, I'm like, okay, cool, let's do this. Here's your opportunity. A 5-minute session, you get 3 digital images from it. Yes, 3 is not a lot. Also, 3 is enough. We go back to the conversation of Y'all, I used to give them like more than 100 images. Most people are not posting 100 pictures. Most, hear me with most. Some people do, but it's also those people that you know that this is their like online scrapbook. They're gonna post it. But for the average person, they're not posting all 100 of these pictures. And so 3, you get you a new a new profile picture each quarter. And then if you got the extra little funky 5, get you one more, you got 4, one for each quarter. Like that's where my mind is going. And so yes, I do know I could. I just wanted to stay at the place where I am affordable. And of course, affordable is relative. We got all of that. It's just like, all right, here we are. So it's like, okay, Lord, all right, we get in this new studio. Okay. So realistically, I need to have 25 sessions a month. Because then this morning, my mind is, if I'm currently sitting at my electric bill looking right here, I need to expect that my electric bill is going to be 3 times this. My internet should stay the same. Because I do want more bathrooms. That's more butt tissue. Like all of those things are the things that my mind is. What was that? A water bottle. That's all the things that my mind is now like. Factor those things in. Plus, going into the studio. Just like when you go into a new house, you do not have to furnish the whole thing instantly. Social media will tell you otherwise, but I'm not going in with a chunk of money. I'm going in doing this with the money that I currently have coming in. So then the other part of me is like, what could I market, make, sell, do to produce some extra income? What could I pick up? And it's just like all of those things are where my mind is going. Because it also takes me back to my mom being like, when her and my dad first got married with the bean bags and a bed, like, and the table that my aunt gave them, she was like, those are some of the best days. Because you don't have all the extra stuff as a distraction. She's like, yes, you want your house this house is not a home. You want all of these things. Yes, but I'm going into this being like, here we go. So yeah, I do want the couch that I've been eyeing from Ivan Smith. Yes, I do. Do I like the $8.99 price tag? Heck no. But one day that couch will be at the studio. One day. It ain't gotta be on day one of me doing the studio. It don't. It doesn't. Let me now break it down and be like, okay, can I do this? So you're gonna need some more floors. That's what you really need. So be preparing for this. When they have a backdrop sale, go ahead and see what you can do. It's all of that. It's all of that. And so here we are. Baby, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm scared. And I'm gonna do it scared. We were talking about being hurt in a friendship and not feeling like you are able to be like, hey, this hurt my feelings. And I was like, let's talk about it. I have permission to talk about it because it is necessary that, let me get my better wording. You are hurt in a friendship and you call this thing a friendship. There's another level of, I want this friendship to continue to be healthy and well. And because of this is where we have to be okay with telling our friends, hey, this hurt me. This statement that you said hurt me. You not showing up hurt me. But oftentimes we will either get in our head so much that we don't say anything, and us not saying anything will only turn into resentment. That's where we're not trying to go. Because being in that state, all of the little things start to change, and you'd be like, how did we get here? And it was off of that one moment of you being like, oh, that hurt my feelings, and I wasn't able to say that it hurt my feelings. And so I want my right wording, that's why I'm hesitating. Use I ain't got it, y'all, I ain't got it. Trust that your friendship is stronger than that. That might be the words that I need in this moment. Trust that your friendship is stronger than that, because on the flip side of that, I would never want to know that one of my friends was hurting because of something that I said or something that I did, intentionally or not. I would want to know. And maybe this is just 37. Maybe this is just me in this place of being like, friendships matter. And because they matter, I want to be on the other side of something is off in this. So let me know. Because we have so many things in life. And this applies to more than just friendships. This is relationships. This is family. This is all of the things. This is the workplace. We have things that when they happen, they trigger us. And the other person has no clue of the trigger. Because if you're not in close relationship with somebody, say that you're working with, you don't know the ins and the outs of them. And so what may be in a simple conversation something normal, it's not in theory. Just like if someone doesn't really know me, they don't know how sensitive I am when it comes to father conversations. So you just may be like, oh, I'm mad at my dad right now. That may hit me in a different way, but that's only hitting me that way because I don't have a dad around to be mad with any longer. And so it's those little nuances. But in that, and plus as you get to know and as you are building relationships in and out of the workplace, the other thing about it is you got to give grace for it. And so if they don't know, then they're also going to continue to stab that one scab, and you'd be like, why are they picking at me? But they had no clue that was a pick for you till you open your mouth. And this is me learning in real time. This is me becoming, because I have not been graced with telling people, oh, this hurt me, or oh, that tone right there don't sit well with me. I'm learning to get to that point. I'm actively walking this out. Just like with me at church the other day. It's me recognizing my tone, going back into the conversation like, hey, I apologize for my tone. It was not my intention. Yes, I was frustrated, but my frustration should have never bled out on you. It's those things. And when you put those moments into friendships, it happens. But if you don't talk about it, that resentment leads to other things. Just like in the Beta Satan book that we're currently reading in our Bible study, it's that one thing that leads to the next, and now we're harboring unforgiveness, and that unforgiveness rolls into betrayal, and then we sending over here because we this, that, and the third. All of these things matter. So know that. But also, can we say the other side of the coin? Here's the other side of all of that. If you tell your friend that something hurt your feelings, and they continue to do it, can you really say that they're a friend? And for me, that's the hard moment, because I've had it happen. I've had it happen where it's like, hey, I told you, I don't like when you pick on me about this, and you continue to pick. But like I told y'all before, my thing is I did not grow up in a roasting family. So some people be like, oh, that's just how I love you well, is I roast you. And it'd be like, your roasting is digging into my insecurities, and I don't like this. And because I've told you I don't like this, then let me move differently. And that's just the way it is. Things will never be the same. But I hope that you are able to accurately articulate what you need, how you feel, what hurt to somebody else. And I hope that your heart is open for somebody to come to you and tell you. And for you not just to hear what they're saying, but love them enough to not do it again. I think that's the one piece of information that I pulled from other couples. It's like when I go into my marriage, why that felt so good to say. It ain't even there. No prospects right now. When I go into my marriage, one, I want to make sure that I hear you and I see you, but two, that I am able to give you space to be like, hey, this hurt. Hey, I don't like the way you said that. Hey, this is bothering me. And know that it's okay. And I'm going to do my best to not do it again. Please understand that I am human and I may slip up, but it's like, nah, something should change. If I love you enough to be better, do better. No. So y'all ain't want to just stay up there. So y'all just wanted to fall down. But nah, we're holding space. Because if I love you that much, I will do my best to do what you need. Or I can tell you, hey, I can't do that right now. Period. But I just want to bring that conversation to a quick car chat. I'm getting ready to run to the house, grab me some lunch, and go to the studio. I got 2 birthday sessions. One is my neighbor. Look at her address. I was like, hey, neighbor. But I don't know if she knows that we're neighbors, but we're going to see. And then me and Kiara are going bowling tonight. I just reserved our lane. And I was like, do I know what size shoe she wears? And I was correct. I was like, Brittany, why'd you get that excited over knowing somebody's shoe size? But it'd be the little things that you'd be like, you really do know this answer. Like, I could probably pick out a full outfit for her at this point. I think I could. I might be wrong if it's a hard size, like a solid pant size. Give me small, medium, large. Don't give me numbers, because I definitely don't. I don't know my own numbers, so yeah. That's that. But I am excited to go bowling with her. I've been wanting to go bowling for a minute now. Then I need to make my way back around to axe throwing. And then me and Ash are going to do the playground. See, I got my little friend date set up. We just got to set a date and make them happen. It'd be one thing to have a date. When I say months out, it'd be legit. Hey, we still good for this day? We are. Oh, that reminds me, I need to set up a lunch date with one of my other friends. See when she gonna be this way. Friend dates are the best. Just get to be with your people, refill your cup. Yeah, I don't know what that is. I was in my own world. Bye. So it's bowling night, and I am so excited because I haven't been bowling since I did my solo date last year for Valentine's Day. So I'm excited to, 1, have my friend with me, but 2, I get to bowl. Mom's like, are you busting out your shoes? I'm not. I want to say they're in Dad's closet, but I also don't know. And I didn't feel like digging, so I'm not busting out the shoes. I don't know if I gave away his bowling ball. I know I couldn't do nothing with, I think he had like a 14-pound ball. I can't do nothing with it. I gotta work tomorrow. This is how you know you grown. Everything is judged by, I gotta work the next day. Like, one of the plus size influencers that I follow, she was encouraging girls to go skating, and I was like, I gotta go to work tomorrow. Like, even when I took the kids from church bowling, skating, I wanted to skate so bad, but I'm like, what if I broke something? Like, broke something? All because I was trying to have fun? Nah. I don't know if that's responsible or not. I'm like, dang. I would love to. And I got responsibilities in my Rugrats voice. That's all I know. So yeah. So I said I'll record some. I should have charged everything earlier. What is my phone on? Phone is on 46. Y'all are on 85. The bottom of y'all is dead. I should have did better. Poor planning. So we'll just get what we get, and we won't pitch a fit. So yeah, I'll pick y'all up at the bowling alley. morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Sunday. Baby, who got 8 hours of sleep last night? It's me. And I needed every minute of it. I think I had 2 hours the night before. And I already know me. I already know me. My body be like, so this is what you think we doing? Okay, cool. Cool. Yeah, it wasn't cool at all. So yeah, we got a straightforward service today. Pastor Craig is preaching today, so I'm betting on 35 minutes. He may use his full 45. He may. His notes didn't look that long. But we shall see, and then we're going to do our prayer. I don't know what it's called. It's not a challenge. I don't know. With our small group, we were supposed to pray, do a prayer group activity. So we're praying over one of the households that just got a new house in our small group. Like, let's go be a blessing. I need gas. I'll get it before we go over there. So yeah, that's that on that. I got some editing to do when I get done with both of these things. And then hopefully I get some more sleep. I had ordered a new printer disc. Is that what it's called? Yes. That thing looked like it got a whole bunch of pieces. So I'm just like, here we go. But I can put that together tomorrow and get it all done, hopefully. So yeah, I'll pick y'all up on the way home from church or when I got Mama with me. Headed to their house. We got a 30-minute drive, I think. So yeah. Y'all, I'm struggling with decluttering. So I had like my top drawer of my chest of drawers was like knickknacks. I told y'all about that. High school panoramic picture, my recorder, souvenirs from people. Like that was in my top drawer. Okay. So I take it out and I rearrange my chest of drawers. I really need another chest of drawers. But the funny part is I was like, I don't have no space. It's because I have everything else in the closet. So closet is holding sweatshirts and junk. Like it does have purpose. But it's like it doesn't look organized. I want it to look organized and it doesn't. So I bought some clear bins to stack. And now it just looks like a hot mess. And I'm just like, what do I do? Like I was telling Mom, what did I just pick up? Oh, the first Saints hoodie that I bought for my memorial bear, that had the Saints sweatshirt on it. Like I kept it, but we bought a new one. So then it's like Dad's lanyard from his work keys. I don't want to get rid of it, but do I have a purpose for it? No. And so it's that line of like, what are you keeping? What are you trashing? And it just feels like clutter. And then we're talking about souvenirs. Like I don't know. Let me know in the comment section. Souvenir wise, would you prefer a t-shirt, a keychain, a magnet, or a shot glass? What would you prefer? I just want to know. Just want to know. Because I was like, Mom, at this point, or a mug. So that's too many options. But those are the typical things that we get. So shirts have been worn. The shirts that I get from people, I save them and I'm going to do like a quilt with them. But I don't like to wear them because I don't want to get them dirty. But Mom does wear her shirts. But mugs, she's not using them. Shot glasses, she's not using them. Magnets, I do put them on the refrigerator. Keychains, I used to put them on my keys, and then my keys got too heavy. So now I have them in my drawer, top drawer. And so it's like I have all of that. And it's just like, what do I do? Because I'm grateful. I don't want to, but like, no. Souvenirs are expensive. Like, all of that matters. I was like, But see, I was telling Mom, when she starts her trip to knock off her 50 states, it's going to matter the group that you shop for. Because in our mind, we'd be like, it's all the people. Be like, no. Some people can see that you went and called it a day. Like, they don't necessarily need it. Because I used to bring back mom mugs. She wasn't even drinking tea when I brought back mugs. So I was like, why? Like the things that we know people like. My uncle loves shot glasses. I'm like, of course, get him a shot glass. But I don't really know. So yeah, I'm a little frustrated and dejected because I wanted it to look better than it was. And it just feels worse, honestly. That was all. Am I gonna go back and try again? Or am I gonna let go of some stuff? I don't know. Maybe I should. Maybe I should do this tomorrow. Maybe I should not. I don't really know. Such is life. This is what I'm talking about. We have 3. It was 3. Mom said we can keep one and put it in the garage. Yes, and from our local paper, changes here in Obama. 3, laminated, because that's what my dad loved. Lamination, baby. Laminated. Don't. But do I don't know. Y'all are supposed to go grab my my order from Michael's because they didn't have it, my closest one. So it was out your drive, and I haven't been out your drive much lately. And I was gonna get mom to grab it on Monday, but she had canceled one of her appointments. And so, like, when I tell you I love me a good card holder, because I love my cards. I keep my cards. And so these are the best because you can, well, okay, so I have multiple. Don't judge me. I don't know why my mind has been on being prepared if something catches fire. Like, I bought a fireproof bag for Dad's blanket that I did with his shirts, but I'm not sure why my mind is so stuck on, oh, everything needs to be fireproof. For some reason, it is. But I was like, do I necessarily, that sounds real bad. That ain't what I mean. I do care. I would want my cards, but my cards wouldn't be the first thing that I would be like, hey, this needs to be in a fireproof bin. So I say all that to say, I went and ordered another one from Michael's. Yes. And so I have, the one that I currently have is like stuffed. And so I keep all of my cards. And then I have another one that we keep cards, like sympathy cards in. And I have them separated with the little dividers that they give you. So I love that. What was I coming on here to show y'all? I got a gluten-free box. I got a gluten-free box in, and we're going to unbox it. So I did a Love Me gluten-free box. Your box of gluten-free goodies has arrived. This is my first month doing them. Gluten-free is high. I'm sorry for swinging the scissors at y'all. It's high, period. So I want to say the box was $59, and I had a first time. I had a first time discount of $10.99. So it came right up to $60 with shipping. You've got good taste. But please don't keep this box a secret. Share it with your friends and family. Oh, y'all got okay. Come on, coupons and what you got? Yeah, okay. Baby, some things you just gotta pay for. Period. I like that. Okay, let's see. I guess I can make y'all lower. Let's see what we got in here. Ooh, it's brands I don't know. Okay, this is the brand I do know about. It's the Partake. We do their, what do we do of theirs? Brittany, get it together. Graham crackers. We do their graham crackers. A Yes bar, a cinnamon apple crisp. It does have almonds and walnuts in it. Nutty chewy cookie bar. Crispy cookies. I never heard of them before. Okay. Truffle thin strawberry cream. I've never heard of any of these before. Okay. Come on, new cookies. I ain't finna mess it up. Not even finna try. Ain't even finna try. Another one of the Yes bars. I'm assuming all of these have nuts in them. And they do. And it's okay. What's in here? Y'all better market y'all stuff. Affirming body cream. Rosemary mint. Okay, Jessica's chocolate chip granola. Okay. We'll see if Mama likes it. Ooh, I have been getting into, I don't even know the brand, but I get it from Whole Foods. So to try their mango flavored, I'm here for it. What is this? Ooh, okay. Who just told me? No, Desi had sent me a thing on TikTok with some it was some eggs, I want to say. Don't hold me to it, but that looks real good. And to know, can I make it? I think we can make this one. Yep, I don't see no seeds in it. The one I saw had sesame seeds in it, and I'll be like, girl, shake your zappy taffy. Ooh, it's keto as well. I'm gonna let Mama try this before Lent is over. Not a full size. Okay, full size mission tortillas, baby. Come on, end of March. We can definitely do some enchiladas before then. Those are pretty good. That's definitely worth the money. That it is. Full size things. Yes, ma'am. So I'm gonna keep my subscription for another month. See what next month's look like. And yeah. Good morning. Oh my gosh, I forgot y'all were following. Good morning. Will we make it to church? I don't know about this, y'all. Y'all may not make it. We'll see. I think it's only one bump that may knock y'all out, but let's try to avoid that bump, Brittany. Happy Sunday, y'all. Headed to serve at church. You know what I forgot? I really wanted to go fly the drone because I got some content in mind, but it's dreary today. But I thought the rain was gone, and maybe it is, and maybe it'll still be a good shot. Huh? It may work out perfect. I need to tell Mama to grab the drone because I really want to do this. If you're waiting, it's like I'm waiting on the sun. I was waiting on the rain to stop. It doesn't have the same thing to do with the content that I want, but it works in its favor. Y'all finna go. Y'all are finna go. Hey, bruh. If y'all could see how far stretched y'all are, that's wild. Dang. I do think I have another sticky for y'all, but y'all just laying low. Yeah, I mean, at this point, I might as well be laying on a dashboard because that's wild. I can't stop watching y'all. Sorry. Hold up. Is that the sun I see trying to peek? Oh, Mr. Sun, Mr. Not my eye, not my contact in a roll too. Yeah, buddy. There you go. I see you. No. Bruh, can we get it together? What I told you. All right. You got to jump back in there, Shoot. And I need you to act right when we get in there, okay? Don't embarrass me. Not gonna do that today. I was like, why you don't want to make it in my eye? It be, when I tell you, my big bro be making it look so simple. He hit that corner, and I can't never hit that corner. I feel like I should be ready to catch y'all. It's too much going on right this moment. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh, here's the bump, y'all. Here's the bump. Okay, we made it. All right. Contact is in. Okay. Y'all have a happy Sunday. I'll pick y'all up this evening. Oh my gosh. This is wild. Y'all are about to touch the dashboard. Y'all are like this close to the dashboard. I mean, if we could lay down and record, I don't know what this is gonna make my chins look like, but that bad boy is so low. Oh my gosh. Y'all are touching now. Y'all are touching. All right. I'm gonna have to do a nasty curve. Boom. 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 Okay, Brittany. Yeah, buddy. Ha! Did it. Y'all look at y'all. No, I need to go this way. Touching. That's wild. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Look who I got with me.
Good morning.
Happy Tuesday, y'all. Look, she's headed with me to work.
I'm back to work.
Okay, so we got a new daycare today. It's a smaller, I'll say smaller, but 35 kids, I believe. So, did I put contacts in? I did. Okay.
Okay.
Did I? Yeah, I did.
You sure?
I am. I'm trying to read a license plate, but I wasn't gonna be able to read that license plate regardless. It's different having somebody with me. I'm excited though. But with it being a smaller one, she gets the feel of everything before we go to the big dog, and she gotta put in that
Move
work.
it, baby, move it.
But I also know that if I ever need to put her behind the camera because of how I'm doing my setup, I can, and I can do the placement of the kids. But most of my daycares, when I started going by myself, they stepped up to be that extra hand to put the kids. Plus, if the kids don't know us, sometimes they fight us to sit. So we just be there to assist more than anything else. So we gonna see how I go. You nervous?
I'm excited.
Okay, you ain't nervous?
No.
I think that's where my mind was going when I laid down last night. I was like, I don't want your back to start hurting. I don't want you to get sick. Like, that's where all of my mind went. I'm like,
pray to God
okay,
cover us.
Maybe I need to just chill out. But yeah. So I need some more sleep. But I just knew I did my best to get in bed. And then when I got there, it was like, you might want to grab this. You might want to, what's the name? What if you need a puppet toy that mama, like, that's where my mind was. So I know I didn't see midnight. But I think I saw close to it.
So you didn't get enough.
Yeah, I definitely didn't get enough. So once I knocked this out, and then I got a session at 12, which I'm not a fan of 12 o'clock sessions outside, but hopefully
it doesn't rain.
I didn't even know it was supposed to rain today. That's the other part of all of this. I can get that done with no issues, because I feel like it's going to take us less than an hour to do this. And so, yeah. Plus, it's always a little nerve-wracking going into a new center because they don't know you. And when they don't know you, they cry as well. So I go in with my high-pitched little kid voice to help the moment. Does it help? I don't really know. But, yeah, that's what we're finna do. We just have to speak. You know what I have not done? I got like a week's worth of old footage. Maybe we're just going to do a lost file because I got footage from 2 weeks ago because I didn't record last week that I ain't never posted.
Okay.
Yeah. Did you watch the one from last night?
No, I have not yet.
Okay, that's what you got to do. Yeah. So we finna go by the studio and pick up one more. What am I picking up? Cap and gown, stool, and
one other thing.
Steamer.
Okay.
Yep. I got a water bottle in the car. Cool. Good. We'll pick y'all up later.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Even when it came to making a shirt, when I tell you, it was no excuse for me to have to do that today. But it was, last week was just not that week. And so I'm just going to make sure that I talk about it when I get to the house. Because it's like, how do you prepare for tough days? Business wise. But we'll talk about it in behind the business. Mom did good. I was texting Kier and I was like, I have to make sure that I talk to Mom better. Because it's things that I assume that she knows, but I haven't told her. And she hasn't done a daycare. She's never done a daycare with me before. So as much as I was like, oh, I can handle this smaller one by myself, I'm also glad that I let her come. Because when we get to the big dogs, she'll know the flow. But I was proud of her. I know I need to order her some 2 more pair of her favorite pants. Cause I was like, girl, wear your little dress pants. I be knowing my mama. She be thinking that I don't know her. I do know her. Because she'll wear a figure shirt like it ain't nothing. And I need to make her some of these. Because she has the old school ones. She has the original. Let's say original. Shirts that I did that were shiny. Baby, I used to be glittered down. But I'll get her some shirts made as well. And I'm like, do I call her mama? Can I say mama? I feel like I don't want to call her Bobby in the middle of this time. Be like, mama? But whatever. What did I pick up the camera? Oh, okay. So I am listening to The Balancing Act right now. And pause. Can we talk about it? Why my friends bullying me about books? I'm like, why are you bullying me? She's like, Brittany, why are you not watching the show that I need you to watch? Instead, you over here reading this book. And I was like, but do you understand how much of my time I am sitting at the computer? And so if I can tandem read, I'm gonna tandem read. Pick that bad boy up. I will pick up my I'll pick up my Kindle while I'm in the bed. But if I'm editing, I don't have to think about editing like that. So that's when I'm listening to a book. But it's the conversations and all of that to say, I'm audio listening to, girl, what's this book? The Balancing Act, Nedra's book. And this is why I enjoy books and perspectives and things of this nature. So my hard copy will be here tomorrow. I was like, this is the one that needs to go on the bookshelf. Because like I don't feel like I need all of the books that I read. But there's some that you'll be like, I need to pick this up. I don't like letting people borrow, but I will let somebody borrow. But if I know that you might not care for my book, hold on, y'all. I don't need it to rain. Rain, suck back up for me. Please. Can I have an hour 15? Please. And thank you. If I know that you're not gonna love on my copy, like I need you to love on my copy, I'm gonna go ahead and get you your own copy, because that ain't it. Gabrielle got a good book recommendation video that I need to remember to tag. There was only 4 out of the 10 that I have not read. And I got 2 of them out for delivery today. And then I'll pick up the other 2 when I finish these 2. Because I have never been the person to, this is not what we're here for, Brittany. I have never been the person to read multiple books at one time. But I have turned into her. And I'm just like, this is different. I've always felt like I was going to forget the other part of something as I started reading, but I haven't. And I'm like, okay, this is good. What made me do? Oh, because we started the Beta Satan, but we're reading it in chapters. And so then I was reading the Beta Satan and I was reading something else. Soul Care. And I was like, I want something else right now. And so I was able to pick it up and I juggle it. That's not what we're here for. What we're here for is she was talking about how when growing up hyper independent, when her cycle came and they just told her to wear these and keep on going, she's like, but it was no care for the care of yourself as this is happening. And I was like, these are the moments that, like, in my mind, this is what I want my circle to be like, because I'm an only child. And you'll see on social media of like, oh, it's just the village taking care of the kids. But I'm like, I won't. Now I'm about to cry for real. Suck that back up. The part of the village that I want is to be able to be like, oh, she entered her womanhood. That is not the right word. But she's entered this phase, and you got your friends that are your chosen friends and your chosen family to be like, oh, we finna make it. Brittany, get your words out. Take the shame off of it. Because half of the battle is, once you remove the shame off of something, that's whenever you can enter this next phase of talking about it. And I'm like, this is those moments. It's like, girl, everybody's gonna have a cycle. And so when you know that yours is here, when you know how to properly care, when you know how to prepare, all of the things that even as grown women, you be like, did you know? And you be like, I didn't know that. It's those conversations. But I was like, in my mind, it would be oh so beautiful to have my chosen friends and my chosen siblings to be like, okay, here we go. We're gonna walk you through this. You got TT Nisha over here that's gonna give you all of the technicals. Like that's where my mind goes in it. And so it's just like, yeah, you gotta do this alone. Because my mind is everywhere. Come back, Brittany. Come back. I'm thinking about when my first one, and it's just like, there was so much shame. So much shame. And then it's like, if we could have taken the shame away, man, half the shame of it. Because I'm also thinking, now you looking out for other people and you understand, oh, they're cramping. Yep, okay. You got the survival kit for the friends, because that was me. But you looking out for other people. Because we're afraid to be like, oh yeah, it's that time. Who says it's Shark Week? Somebody says it's Shark Week, and that has forever stuck with me. But I'm just like, if we could remove the shame, be like, no, this is how you take care. All of the other things. Just like we were having was this recent? I feel like this was recent. We were having a conversation about menstrual cups, and I was like, why are you embarrassed to say the word menstrual cup? And she was like, just because I don't ever want to talk about that. And I was like, girl, we all need something. I'm like, I know tampons may not be your thing, but it was just like she was cringing at the word tampon, and I'm like, okay, Brittany, you are much older, and let's remove the stigma behind something that we gotta deal with every month that you ain't pregnant, because it's gonna be days where you go from, oh, I'm looking for you, shark, to, oh, Shark Week is delayed, to, oh, I'm praying for a child, and so yeah, I'm late, and I'm scared I'm late, but I've prayed for this lateness, like all of the things. Thanks for joining my wild and crazy conversation. It's just something about the village. We need them. And I feel like my village matters more to me since I'm an only child. Baby, she was flying. Oh, that ain't her. My client had went to the studio first, but I had already grabbed cap and gown. So she had to come to me because it's where she wanted to do her session. And I thought that was her because I was about to say, girl, I'll only be here 9 minutes, maybe 10 to pull y'all out, but no. But those things matter. Oh, baseball practice is over. Bye, guys. I want to cheer her on because, baby, she was running them laps. She calling. Baby, ain't nothing like the compliment of you're worth your price. Because I already know. I know that I have a luxury service. It is not a necessity at all. That I do know. But the part, I don't even want to say but, and the other part of it is that I want you to feel like I thought about you. I want you to feel like I care about your opinion of things. And I just wanted to feel all of the magic that it is when you do a photo shoot. Like, so many people have never done a professional photo shoot, and so you don't know what you don't know, but you also don't know what to expect. And so it ain't nothing like you were worth it. Baby, thank you. I appreciate it. And then a tip, appreciate it even more.
Can y'all see the bottom of my screen right here? That bad boy glitching. We're about to take it to Best Buy, get it fixed.
Yeah, I'm finna go get my computer fixed. And I was like, Brittany, you should probably want something to eat because you don't know how long it's gonna take, or you don't know if you're supposed to leave it. So because I don't know, I don't want to get hangry on these people. I'm still listening to the book. And she just made the statement that her friend showed up to a birthday dinner while having the flu. And she was like, yes, I'm sick. And they talked about her appearance. She said, yes, I'm sick, but I am still capable. Bruh, it feels like I'm reading about myself. Now, we've had this conversation about showing up while you're sick and then you get other people sick. We've had this conversation. Maybe we haven't had this. This may be a friendship conversation. I don't feel like you should show up when you're sick because I don't want to get sick. That's me. But I've always been thinking about my parents or making sure that they are well in the middle of it. So it's like, we don't play the sickness, none of that. But how many times have I been like, oh, but I'm capable? And so I have. Bruh, I don't like that I am seeing myself in this book. Like, are you see? This is... Okay. Let's keep reading. You want to know who pissed to the highest level of pissivity? It's me. First of all, was going to take the computer because the bottom of my computer has lines. I got Apple Care. So I was like, okay, cool. Because I could take it to Maxcentric, who does do Apple things, but it wasn't on the list of repair things. And it's like, why would I pay for something when I'm already paying for Apple Care? I walk in, I was like, hey, I got a 3 o'clock appointment. He was like, yeah, so this was going to have to be sent to Apple. It's going to be about 4 to 5 weeks. 4 to 5 weeks? What? Like, make it make sense. He's like, yeah, this is something only Apple has the parts for. So, 1, Apple, you couldn't have told me that when I signed up for the thing. 2, if I take it to Dallas, does this mean that y'all can fix it same day? Because, yeah, prices of gas is $3, but if I could have it same day, which is why I was doing it, because I was like, oh, they're gonna have it 3 days max. No, that's not how that's gonna work. So now I want to call them and be like, so if I take this to Dallas to an Apple store, can I have my computer back same day? Bruh, I really feel like Shreveport could handle an Apple store. Because you gonna get us, you got people from all around. If it takes me 3 hours to get to the closest Apple store, that means people from Natchitoches can come this way quicker than they can go to Baton Rouge. I'm just looking at the diameter. That's not the diameter, the radius. That ain't the right word. The circumference. Shut up, I quit. That just ticked me off. Literal waste of 1 hour. I could have stayed my Happy Tail at the house. I could be 2 hours into. I guess I should just go ahead and see. If not, when I bus to Dallas tomorrow, let me make some calls. Let me calm down before I call, though. But like, this is not your problem. Sorry, Susie. My frustration is not towards you. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Baby, I call Apple to be like, hey, can you just tell me if this is the same day test? He's like, I can't guarantee you that. And so that ended up being an 18-minute phone call, but I went ahead and pulled over at the studio because he was asking me questions like my serial number. I was like, bruh, if this is tied to my Apple account, can't all of this thing, like, shouldn't everything that you see? Because when I called, she was like, it looks like you have two older MacBook. I was like, yeah, I do. But it's the newer one. So if you can see too, why can't you get my serial number off of it? Maybe she thought I was lying. I don't know. So we're gonna run to Dallas tomorrow, drop it off. May not have it back. I told him, I was like, I really need this for Saturday, but I can always steal my mama's computer and make this thing happen. I just gotta remember. Mama's computer will double skip an eye in a heartbeat. Be like, where my eye at? Oh no, you got two eyes. But nevertheless, we shall see. Because I'm like, that's the purpose of having Apple Care. But it also has me like, why is Best Buy saying 4 to 5 weeks? I don't know, y'all. I'm not even gonna overthink it. I do know it's supposed to rain tomorrow because that's when my session canceled. I walk out to the studio and it was raindrops on the car. I was just like, and it was done raining. Hopefully to wipe this pollen away. Because baby, the way you could taste some pollen, ugh, so awkward. It's me wanting to speak, but I know that the person doesn't know who I am. I know her sister-in-law, but I know her through her sister-in-law, but she doesn't know me. So it's me wanting to be like, hey, I'm such and such friend. But after you know all of that, it's like, girl, why you even speaking to me? And so I'm just like, yeah, never mind. So I'm just like, hey, just gonna leave that there. Because why are you over here explaining the lineage of how you know me? Girl, just hush and keep going. Just hush. Because baby, I was too serious. Like, girl, the foolery. The foolery. All right, let's finish this run and to the house I go. Well, while I'm over here, I might as well go ahead and get gas. So we ain't gotta do that in the morning. I might as well do Walmart. I be enjoying Sam's gas like it ain't the same gas. It's the same. take two. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Friday. We're off to the studio. I'm about to go do a headshot session. This is also my reminder to post. Next week is Headshot Ultra Mini Sessions. I got a few bookings. I think if I don't book up the morning slots, because most of the slots that I currently have booked right now are afternoon. If I don't have many morning slots, I'm going to go ahead and open up. My calendar so that I can throw in some graduation sessions if need be. I was like, these people at work today, Brittany, it is Friday, not Saturday. I think I still want to throw in my coming in hot this morning. Yeah, I will. But yeah, we got to be careful of what we say and how we say it to the people that love us and talk to us and support us and all of the things. We can't super spiritualize all of this. Just let me insert this right here. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Friday. I almost came in hot. Let me turn it down just a little bit. Word of advice. Don't tell somebody how they should feel. I don't even have my words right now. Okay, chill out first, Brittany. If someone is telling you how they feel, you may not agree with their level of emotion towards something, but don't tell them how they should feel. We talking grief, we talking about friendship, we talking about depression, we're talking about all of the things, because you're not in their body, and their body could be processing this totally different than you think that they should, just because that's not how you would react. But to tell somebody that they shouldn't feel that way, it's a slap in the face. And because we've been talking about friendships, that also makes you, if that person felt safe enough to tell you, for you to tell them how they feel also changes the dynamic of the friendship. So just be aware of what you are saying. And I know, it's, I don't even want to put it on church culture. Oh, we're going to pray about it. Yeah, but you're not that. Did you really pray? If like that is a slap in the face. Don't do it. Do not do it. Please. You don't know the battles that people are facing day in and day out. I'm telling you, the people that have some of the biggest smiles on their face are pushing through some of the toughest battles ever. And you see a glimpse of it, but you are not with them in the silent moments. You are not with them when they're beating themselves up. You are not with them at night when the thought process changes. You're not with them in those moments. So be careful what you say. Okay. I don't know. It almost feels like we are so desensitized, and I'm not sure if it's social media. I'm not sure if it's just the climate right now. I don't know what it is, but it just hurts me to see people suffering. In the suffering, it's, hey, I told somebody, but they told me I shouldn't feel that way. I don't like it. I don't like green eggs and ham. I don't like them, Sam. I am. Okay. Morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Saturday. Yes, I made it. It's 11:59, but it's still morning. Because, baby, good afternoon don't sound the same. I am running to the house. Mom is watching her god baby. This is not her god baby. This is her great god baby. Her grand god baby. That don't sound the same. My goddaughter had a child. That's my grandchild. My great Why am I trying to put great? My god grandchild. So this is my god niece. That was a whole bunch of words to say absolutely nothing. But I really ain't finna go help her. I just want to go hang out with Sinai. So that's what I'm finna do. I had a cancellation, so I was like, to the house I run for what, 2 hours? But I would do it for her because it's worth it. Had a great session, family session, 5 generations, y'all. Like when I tell you these moments matter, and they were running it for I'm lying. Mother's Day. It was her Mother's Day gift, and I was like, I love how intentional y'all are, because baby, these moments matter. You don't know. Life is long and short. Plus, it was good because I was able to see Bree. Hadn't seen her in a minute, and I was so happy. Like these are the moments that I cherish, because I was like, I know there's a picture of her on this wall. When I tell you, I was looking the whole time, and we get done with the session and it's like popped out in front of me, and it was right there, and it was like, she was like, this was 10 years ago. I was like, this is crazy. But this is why I love what I do, to see families grow. Her son wasn't in the picture because they was gone for spring break, but the ladies did pictures, and I'm like, these moments matter. Because baby, Bree had a battle with breast cancer, and I'm like, to see her on the up and up and moving and grooving, you cherish these moments. And so I'm like, yep, let's do it. But this also made me realize I need to order Mother's Day backdrop, and I have not done test images on spring for this year, so I need to get that done this week. It's like, it feels like every time I get over one chunk of work, it's like, girl, you got something else to do. Because baby, why did I not remember that I didn't edit homecoming pictures? Baby, this girl texts me. She's like, hey, I've been looking for the pictures on the website. I said, girl, I don't remember editing those, and I didn't. So I need to do those, and then I have the images from today, and then I'll be all caught up. I say that, but it really be something else. Because I did the daycare pictures. Brittany, I didn't do the group picture. See, it's always something. But once I can play with a knife, if I can knock out my church announcements, I'm gonna get those done, get those sent to my brother. And then once I get back, because I got like a nasty hour-and-a-half gap, but I'm not gonna go home for that long. Go home for 45 minutes. So I'm going to organize some backdrops, get some stuff moved, get some organization happening. Now I think I'm going to officially let go of the backdrops that I started with. My uncle gave me 2 backdrops when I started, and they're like the good quality backdrops, but they're also that old school Muslim heavy duty backdrops, and they take up so much space. Actually, see, this be my problem. Just like I want to give up the carriage at the studio, but I just don't be wanting to part with stuff. And I was like, there's no point in me taking it to the house, because if I take it to the house, then when I need it, it's not going to be there. So what's the other move? Because I tried to vacuum seal them bad boys. They didn't shrink any. That's the funniest part about that. I said, y'all ain't shrinking none. That's how heavy duty the backdrop is. So I have it in a 40-gallon bin, but it's literally 2 backdrops in a 40-gallon bin. That's how heavy and thick they are. Child, you was rambling. Shut up. All I was trying to do was speak to y'all. That was it. And my tail is just a... I don't know what that sound was.
Y'all, Walmart got this 2-piece set for like $19.98, $97, one of them point somethings, less than $20. It's a crop top situation here. Cargo pants on the side, tall girl friendly. The sizing is off. I ordered a 3X, but the 3X is 24-26, and so I'm gonna order a 2X, which will be 20-22. So we'll see how that one fits. But I ordered mom a medium, and I feel like I should order her a small, but we'll see before she wash if I need to return and switch back. But they are comfortable. wide leg, extra long breeches with a crop top included.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Sunday. It is dreary out here today. It's supposed to get nasty tonight. And we have a leadership meeting tonight that's in person. And I really pray that they move it to Zoom or reschedule. Because it's one thing when we have like a weather alert day. I think that's what they call it around here. Is that what it's called? Maybe it's not. I don't know. I want to say KSLA calls it a weather alert day. It's one thing when that happens. It's another when the governor sends out a message of like, hey, we're expecting bad storms, like prepare. And I'm just like, I would rather be in the closet at my house than at the church. That sounds bad, but the Lord is with me. So yeah. So I'm like, okay. And then today is what is today? Youth Sunday. So the children are doing the Brittany, my words are fighting me this morning. Help, Lord. It is Youth Sunday. The children's church choir is singing this morning. So I just pray all of our mics work correctly and all of the things are done. So we're gonna make it do what it do. My sinuses are beating me up. I took extra strength Benadryl last night and I wanted to do one this morning, but I was like, Brittany, don't do too much. So I'll take one when I get back. But I feel it. So let's go make it do what it do. I was gonna say Dollar General open early at 8 o'clock. Oh, she's pregnant. Congratulations, girl. I'm gonna make it do what it do, baby. Bye, y'all.
Y'all tell me why this one piece, y'all can't even see it right there, shot across here. I thought it went this way. Maybe I should replay the video and see if it went that way. But I've looked all underneath the desk. It's one thing about my desk, it's going to eat up a Lego. And then while I'm behind the desk and it's like the grooves of the table. Why was this from my camera? One of the first ones I ever made stuck in the divot of the table. Bruh, I don't know where it is. But I needed to do my Lego today to take the edge off. I just saw a video on IG and his edge was doing a Lego and he was clacking the bag. And I'm just like, bruh, I get it. Okay, so what I really need to do, I got like so much content. Y'all finna get a random vlog. And I'm not sorry. It just be pieces. I think this goes back before like the end of February. The first week of March, that was the heavy week, so I didn't record much of nothing. It was me trying to take care of me. And then I got some random car chat, so I say we pull it all together and see if we can make it do what it do, baby. I got one more little Lego. Carrie got me a... Where's my Lego from Carrie? Oh, it's stretched. She got me a gorgeous bouquet, but it was like 700 something pieces. So I said, let's go Peace Lily today. Even though the Peace Lily wants to not give me peace by not letting me know where this other piece went. But, no pun intended. But, do you know that they say peace lilies are easy to take care of if you've been around? They give you peace lilies when people die. Peace lilies don't like me at all. At all. So, at least I know he'll stay alive. Maybe I've killed so many peace-lilies. But like y'all are not. Your name is a lie, but you be cute. I like when they bloom. So yeah, I'm picking it back up over there. Actually, I'm not. If you made it this far in this random conglomerate of a video, drop me a flower. And I'll see y'all on another video. Bye.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. That sun coming in hot. I look like Annie. We are off and at 'em. I got 2 full days to knock out, and then a daycare this week. And then hopefully my computer will be ready. That's my prayer, so I can run over to Dallas and pick that up. Ooh, I think I'm gonna hit nasty traffic, y'all. For some reason, the light made us sit through 2 cycles today, but those 2 cycles put me 5 minutes behind. So I know I'm about to hit normal traffic. But once I clear this traffic link, hopefully the interstate is clear. Because I gave myself 15 minutes to set up, because I only need to do a 2 light setup in my computer. Well, mom's computer. Her computer dies quicker on, like I need to get her a battery. But I brought my portable bank so I could just stay connected to the source. And we should be good to go. So that's what today is going to look like for me. I was supposed to put y'all together with all the, there go traffic, y'all. It's nasty. I was supposed to put y'all together last night, but I started making a shirt order. And I couldn't remember what size shirt she told me. I had ordered one in one size and another in another size. And I was like, I got to ask. It'd be the moment of like, I don't want to ask, but I got to ask. And I'm glad that I did, because I ordered the correct pink shirt, but I ordered the wrong black shirt. So I got up this morning and corrected that issue. And it's so cute because I left notes for mom to run to the post office and to UPS and get everything sent out and mailed. Hold the phone. I had another shirt order where I am normally spending like $11 to send them their shirts. Please tell me why. It was $22 for a 3-day delivery and $34 for a next day delivery. I was like, this is wild. We filling that thing instantly. And because it needed by a certain date, I had to go ahead and pay it. But it was just like, bruh, I'm used to paying half or a third of this. And so now I'm paying more for a slower speed. I'm so glad I did not delay that order, because sometimes I'd be like, I'll do it tomorrow. No, so glad I did not put that out till tomorrow, because I wouldn't have got it. Well, he would have got it, but I also know he would pay. But that ain't everybody. Not for no little funky shirt. No, ma'am. I know I would not. Let me say that. Guess how bad do you want it? How bad do you need it? How bad do you want it? How bad do you need it? But yeah, it's like, So, we're about to make it do what it do. I had prayed this morning because I was like, Lord, I need to show up like I would show up any other place. Because even when you don't want to do something, I'm going to need to do it in the spirit of the Lord. I was like, let me be a blessing to somebody today. Speak life. Pay attention. And make the most of it. And that's what we're going to do. And then my book buddy had told me about a movie that was coming out today and tomorrow. But it's weird because it's only one showing each day at each theater. And I'm just like, why is it so limited? But me and mama gonna go see it tonight. My part is I enjoy Tinseltown more than I enjoy Regal. Mom's like, but Tinseltown got rats. I was like, Mom, we aren't eating the food. She was like, still. I'm gonna have to take my wipes and my Lysol and wipe down my. I was like, wow. But that baby was serious. I was like, well, I guess we're going to Regal.
I just enjoy my recliner seating at but my mama was too serious. I was like, if you gotta do all that, no ma'am, because you finna walk into that people place with an overnight bag just to clean your spot and make sure your feet stay up so nobody jump on your feet. Like, it ain't worth it. Let's just go to Regal. So that's what we're gonna do. Gumbo is for dinner already made. Make it even easier. So that's that on that. I'll pick y'all up. Or not. Sorry. I ain't got nothing to say right now. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Wednesday. And we are off. This is my last official long day. I feel some type of way. I think it's that moment when you realize like you're at the end of a chapter. Great people, amazing times. But you gotta count up the cost and realize when it ain't worth it. And that's just where I am with it right now. So that is that on that. I am excited to put myself out there to do more daycares, because right now it's literally one daycare tells another daycare, and that's how I've been picking up people. I'm like, let me make sure that I continue to be on my P's and Q's so that I don't start slipping. Like I want to get better so I can be better, so that after being better, it's easier to just go and do. Be like, oh no, I heard about you already, in a good way. So yeah, we went to the movie to, what was it called? Call Me Daughter, maybe something of that nature. It wasn't what I thought it was going to be, but it was definitely an interesting point of view, and it just made me want to do daddy daughter dance even more. But I'm a lover of like knowing someone's story, because once you know more about somebody, it reveals why they do what they do, why they move the way that they move, all of those things. So it's just like, nah, I definitely want to know your story. So yeah, I said I was going to edit y'all last night, and here we are with another day of not editing. But I am bound and determined to do it today so that we can get a fresh start, because I haven't thrown out a passenger seat. I think the only thing I've been pushing out was Becoming Her and Evolve Friendship. No, I did a Hi Beautiful. Ooh, I am this way. I was about to say, I really want to fly the drone. I don't know what the weather's supposed to be like, because it's dreary right now. And I know we're supposed to be warming up. Like how we went from 29 the other day to 88 this coming weekend is wild. And we're in March. Like, you can definitely tell things are changing. Yeah, like, let me tell you my frustrations yesterday. So I had done pictures, and we were outside, and one of the girls had put her shoes on top of her car, and she forgot to get them on top of her car. So after I left, I was like, they were in the middle of the street, and I was like, let me grab these shoes. So I grabbed the shoes. First of all, that was brand new shoes. Ain't never been worn. But when they flew off the top of her car, bruh, like brand spanking new. So I was like, I picked them up. I think what I should have done was just circled around and took them back to the school. But I was like, I'll just bring them with me because I'll be back here today. All right. So I tell the sponsor that I have her shoes and I'll bring them with me. And she's like, oh, she need them for today. And I was like, okay. I was like, I'm letting you know that they're damaged, but okay. So she was like, can I give her your number? I was like, yeah, give her my number. So she was like, hey, I need these shoes for today. And I was like, okay. I just made it back to Bossier. Where you want to meet? She's like, it doesn't matter. I just need them. So I instantly jump in the car and I'm heading down the street. And I was like, where you want to meet? Just let me know.
And she was like, "Are they damaged?" And I was like, "Yeah." I sent a picture to the sponsor, but I sent her like detailed pictures of the shoes. And she was like, "Oh, you could throw them in the trash." Let me tell you. I told my mom, I was like, I got so frustrated because it was like, Brittany, what made you, one, stop and pick them up? I should have just left them on the ground. But two, after pulling into the house, jumping right back in the car, and I was hungry. That part didn't help it at all. I was like, this right here is like, Lord, why am I like this? Why did I care enough to get out the car and pick up these shoes? Like, all of the things. And then as we were watching this movie, no, we were not watching the movie. We was watching Social Dadless, Still Waters. He had made a comment, and I just looked at my mom. I was like, because that's how the Lord made you. Like, point blank, period. I knew that if they said in the street they were all gonna keep getting hit. My actions afterwards should have changed, but it didn't. I was just like, bruh. And so she was like, you could just trash them. So I threw them back in my cart in case she wanted them. I was like, you ain't gonna get your money back. I do know that, but I also didn't want you to be like, oh, she lied. Like, no. But it'd be those moments I'm like, why, Bernie? Why? And then clear as day, bro, I'm a dude. The Lord made you to care about the things that you care about. Be like, Lord, this is no fun. At all. At all, at all, at all. All right, let's go make it do what it do. I hope that you have an amazing day. Bye. Baby, who got a 2-hour lunch is me, and I'm excited. The downfall of block schedule is that I have fewer groups, but my groups that I do have are larger. So I don't feel like I'm gonna be going until 4 p.m. But yeah, I'll take it however I can get it. I said, let's talk about it because these are the moments that I am grateful for the community that we are building right here on YouTube. A DM conversation about navigating grief and loneliness of not having a partner. First of all, thank you for the conversation because it's something that if you have your partner there or you have somebody that you can literally, it ain't even about the sex. It's about the intimacy and the closeness and just to have somebody to like hold you. I'm telling you, it's awkward. Plus, I'm an only child, so I don't even have it where like, as a kid, we would do sleepovers with friends and we would all be sleeping in the same bed and it wasn't a thing. But as an adult, outside of a sibling, you can't be like, girl, come curl up in the bed with me and just want to have somebody near you. And so we were talking about it and I was like, this is something that we must talk about because I really, really, really wanted, in my mind, my husband would have been there for the transition of my people. That's what I thought, knew in my heart of hearts, and that just was not my experience. And so yeah, you have the people around you, but just like y'all be joking y'all think I'm joking when I say a good 2-minute hug. It is awkward to ask somebody for a 2-minute hug. You can ask for a good hug. There's a difference, but it's like, bro, I just want to be held, and you don't get that outside of like your siblings or your partner. And so as an only child, it's like, okay, cool. Which is why I say on the days where I need that touch, let me go grab my huggable, because it's the weightedness. It doesn't feel like a person, but it also feels like, bruh, it can soothe that feeling, but it is challenging. Do you hear me? It is challenging to not have that, because that it matters. I promise you it does. And it's just like, this is what it is. And please hear me when I say you are not alone in navigating grief. It can sometimes feel like you are doing all of these things by yourself. You're the only one to ever feel like that. So please know that if you ever need to reach out, I'm nothing but a DM away to either talk about it, to process it, to just have somebody to sit with. Reach out. Do not do this thing alone. This is why we are here, because going through all of these for the first time, you will feel like it is only you. And until you have the conversation like, oh, no, it ain't just you, you will never know. And so don't do this thing alone. And to my fellow only child, People out there, baby, message me. Message me. All of my information is in my description box. Is that what it's called? Yeah. It's in the description box below. I love y'all, and I'll see you on the next vlog.